FM 87.9. Voice of the people forever will shine. From news to sports to the rhythm and rhyme. Liberia moving with 87.9. Most listened station across the land. Built on truth so the people can stand. Freedom of expression, loud and clear. Freedom FM, the nation's ear.
Just get bring her to go steal to the main store.
So the man wanted for you to go steal from the web post.
Yeah, he said I'm on join to go steal to the web main store to get money into the store. Then we'll go take it from there. I said, my man, we bad for the same lecture.
Then how can the police catch you now?
The police before the man call me back. Now on the 18th, they more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go steal.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now in the now about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back again."
So that time you go to work?
I go to work.
You live for a working place, you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go steal now?
No, I'm not go steal. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? The thing you want for me to explain for you to understand, then still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
I beg you, sorry.
I see.
When they call you in there now.
When the man call me in there,
yeah.
He asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say we are 3.
He told the message you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want to give you tea to carry to
the message you want to give you what?
Tea. Have milk tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink
with bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of full bread.
With egg inside.
With egg inside my egg. Butter. So when I carry me to the main, say carry to the main. When you give it to the main, then you must come back to the car.
So the food make you now, you carry that so you can go convince your friend now.
Yeah. When I give it to the man, the man say thank you. I say okay. The man say, oh, where you going now? I say, oh, I'm going right here. So one of my friends called me.
And the same man going to now.
Yeah, the same man.
The man tell you say one for you to go steal.
No, yeah. So when I go to the man, he say clean the car. Then there are 2 now.
In the Jeep.
Then there are 2.
A big T-Bo.
Yeah. Black BG, photo G. Yeah. So when I clean the car now,
air condition all inside.
No, Papa, you can't wait for me to spin now. I'll leave the water now. You can judge people.
I just asking you a question, sorry.
You can judge people that can come here.
No, I'm a journalist. I beg you, sorry.
The way you talk in the question, can I say when I move from here, I'll free? Can I say when I move from here, I'll free? You said one talk again. I wanted to mean it. Who talk clear to you, but you talk in the question. Hi, looking. Then you want force and now more word there again. Why not be looking to the top? I'm not going to talk again. And said they call me to the office at OSP.
I think you explain to me that you come to get paid. You say you carry the tea to the man. After you carry the tea to the man, and you come now. So what next now?
And for me, I will not there.
Nobody, you getting very. You say asking you too much question. Hey, there's me things. Say make it egg and bread. You bring it. Okay, sorry. Now I say sorry now. Okay, sorry.
If you
I will not ask you the question again. Okay, sorry.
When I give you answer now, then
okay. Explain again. I'm not asking you no more question again. Okay, let's go now.
Go to school. The English say I need English.
Okay, sorry. That was sorry now. Sorry.
See, Ali, you take that. You take that.
I'm taking time.
The content of my lifting last, and I will elected Judah as a senator. You give me confirmation power, but I'm coerced to confirm people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bare ball, and I asked Samuel Kuba, I'm not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I just said now, a group of citizens crying on me for a job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and say, well, Nima candidate, my candidate leave with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, The vice president should reciprocate. In a mother, you can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. They show good faith, but you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on the way war. No, I don't think that's the proper way forward to go. And ask Samuel Koga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Where the period of time that the Liverpool elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But the Liverpool know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can boss another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that man pretty soon will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it. Maybe he want to elevate me. My disappointment is, number one, now the vice president often tell me, since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? 0. Every appointment in Nima County was done by him. He and I would discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you bypass me and do different things. I better keep it. I don't talk on it. Look at what happened in this one number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here. Why you're thinking? Because you are the one over there. Anybody like rebel man, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in the district and say, we're carrying the person. And the vice president said, no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the country said that the person, one party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. If I had gone already to challenge that I will support a gossip by all means, or I will support everybody by all means, openly declare, and he's supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I was hurt and felt disgrace in my own district. He doesn't want to lead the neck of Nima County. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the country. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit so permanently and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may so rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You want to dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think the Liverpool elected me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do the Liberian way, they say that vra. I will die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your hair, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will know up to, you report their case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die, like, yeah, Share, nobody will talk about it. They will remember, say, what is sugar, why you die for? Is that putting all kind of sickness or disease on me?
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping. Wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your. Come on, come on, come on. I know y'all sleeping now. Y'all gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why does you lie? Why does you speak? Why does you allow the citizens to be? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us a little and abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They get lie, they get steal, they go lie. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. Telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the drugs that they say they could afford? They're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. They tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation is poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? My people, where you at? Wake up from your slumber, stop sleeping.
Good morning.
Wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands.
Good afternoon.
Come on.
Good evening.
Y'all gotta wake up small, yeah?
And hello to everyone.
They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much.
Are we here? Now we here.
The people lie to us.
No one knew.
Government betray us.
Now for the any son of that day. Yes, I do water. Bonjour. Salut. Bonsoir to the monde. And wherever you are following, welcome again to the May-week edition of the program Freedom Heart Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. Your biggest platform that brings all the news to your doorsteps.
Why? But that's the question that we ask.
Quickly, I will be taking the leadership of the Congress for Democratic Change CDC USA chapter, and they will be on the platform for more than 1 hour. Rolling out, laying the basis, and setting the tone for their upcoming June 24th upward to the 26th.
Where are the schools? Where are
convention of CDC USA chapter there in Pennsylvania. That's Philadelphia.
See the reason why we ask why the government betrayed they have enough.
I will also be taking the prophetess after they shall have left the line. And to conclude on other serious national issues that are affecting Liberians, particularly Ubondo. So I'll quickly recognize our followers, via our social media. Immediately I am back from my usual break here on the program Freedom Hard Talk on Freedom FM 87.9.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand and call the right authority. Well, it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. Bring it safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must take it. I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Are you seeking financial empowerment, dreaming of building your future? Then your solution is Bokonjide Group of Companies. Bokonjide, your trusted partner in microfinance, construction, and general services. We provide microfinance for many institutions like House of Representatives, the Liberian Senate, National Port Authority, Governance Commission, LRA, Gender Ministry, Corporate Development Authority, GAC, and other lines ministry and agency, with a percentage rate from 15% to 20%. At Bokonjide, we understand your aspiration, your goals, and your dreams. That's why we offer tailored microfinance solutions designed to uplift individuals and communities alike. Whether you are an entrepreneur with a vision or a family aiming for a better tomorrow, our microfinance services pave the way to financial independence. But that's not all. Bokonjide Group of Companies doesn't just stop at microfinance. Our expert construction team brings your architecture dreams to life. From residential to commercial projects, we craft spaces that inspire, innovate, and endure. And when it comes to general services, Bokongide is your one-stop destination. From facility management to logistics, we ensure seamless operation every step of the way with our apartment rental and furnished apartment for long and short-term stay. You will enjoy the luxury of comfort. Join the thousands who have entrusted their dreams to Bokongide. Experience, unmatched professionalism, dedication, and integrity. With Bokongide Group of Companies, your success is not just a goal, it's our mission. Visit our Capital Building office or find us in the Royal Garden Plaza on Crown Hill, Broad Street, or call today 0770-520-958 or 0777-017-603 or 0886-622-599 or email Bokongide Group of Companies at gmail.com. Bokongide Group of Companies, microfinance, construction, general services, your partner in progress. New there, do something. Are you seeking financial empowerment, dreaming of building your future?
My brother, God can bless anybody.
It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM. Yes, the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway is here. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win from 5K, 6K, 8K, and 10K LD. To play the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom 87.9 FM.
Welcome back to the program. This is Freedom Hard Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. And for the public, my name is Junkies Morris, and I'm here again tonight alone on the May week's edition of the program Freedom Hard Talk here on Freedom FM 87.9. And like I said, joining me on the program will be Madam. Quickly. Okay. Joining me on the program from the United States of America, CDC USA chapter, the entire United States chapter. I will be having shortly in split seconds Reverend Solomon Moin. He is the ORC and chairman for the 2026 convention. ORC meaning the officer in charge. So Reverend Solomon Moy, officer in charge, ORC and chairman for the 2026 convention will be live as one of my studio panelists tonight. Emmanuel Oiline Cooper, communication and media chairperson, will also be live. The communication and media person, that's the PRO CDC USA chapter. The convention committee, Reverend Solomon Moye will be live. Emmanuel Olen Cooper, communication and media chairman, will be live. Pale Reto, operations and logistics chairperson, will also be live. So these are the three studio panelists I'm about to take in studio, but before they come on, let me play for you. These are some of the arts that have been developed to make the day a success. So let me quickly go through the structure that will be spearheading the CDC USA chapter convention 2026 in Pennsylvania. That's Philadelphia. So let me play this first one. Is from the committee. Let me play this first one so you listen how preparation is ongoing there in the United States of America for the CDC USA convention that should be held in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. Okay, just keep tuned. Just keep tuned as we introduce our guests on the platform. Reverend Solomon Mui, Honorable.
I have a dream. Barack Obama said, change. Yes, we can. And I, George, we have said, power to the people. Yes, we must.
Get ready for a historic gathering of unity, leadership, and vision. The Congress for Democratic Change USA, or CDC USA, proudly invites you to the 2026 National Convention, happening June 24th to June 28th in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the theme, Renewing for Results, One CDC, One Vision, One Future. This landmark convention will bring together states chapters, leaders, diaspora stakeholders, and distinguished guests from across the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, Liberia, and beyond. Join us for strategic policy dialogue, CDC USA leadership elections, the Diaspora Engagement Forum, and a prestigious recognition ceremony featuring prominent voices and leaders, including Party Chairman Attorney Janga Eko, leading an array of party officials from Liberia, including Representative Frank Safoko Jr., Representative Bintu Masale, Representative Abu Kamara, and Representative Eugene Colley. Plenary session speakers will include Wanto Tier Wanto, Mrs. Willamida Sedita, Aisha Bulo Howard, Mamesi Kaba, Councilor Gamonde Clinton, Senators Basikia, and many more. And don't miss the special honorary of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, former President of the Republic of Liberia, for his outstanding democratic leadership and commitment to peace. As Liberian artists, including T12, Takun J, Little Abraham Moiba, aka Heaven Sent, and KZW, will spice the honorary nights with beautiful performances, followed by a soccer match between CDC USA and Boxer, with FIFA World Best George Manawia leading the CDC USA in a spectacular soccer match on Sunday. It's happening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, from June the 24th to the 28th. Come, let's celebrate democracy and celebrate a true icon of Liberian democracy. His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. Be a part of the movement. Be a part of the vision.
Wow. Oh, who is telling me?
Be a part of the future. For more information, contact your local CDC USA chapter or follow official CDC USA platform at www.cdc.usa.org. CDC USA Convention 2026. Here we come, renewing for results.
The time has come for positive change.
Okay, let me get to the next ad here. That's CDC USA term. The momentum is not easy there. The momentum is not easy there. Okay, we also have Madam Alita Bine, who will be joking us on the platform tonight. So, Madam, joining us, let's see, she meant to say joining us. Madam Alita Bine will also join us, and she will introduce herself properly. Quickly, let me play this last act, at which time we'll quickly go to Studio B to take our studio panelists to go straight into the essence of today's presentation that has to do with covering the pending convention of the CDC USA chapter that should be held in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
We must. Get ready for a historic gathering of unity, leadership, and vision. The Congress for Democratic. Get
Get ready for a historic gathering of unity, leadership, and vision. The Congress for Democratic Change USA, or CDC USA, proudly invites you to the 2026 National Convention happening June 24th.
I don't know, bro. You're bear with you. And I be. So today too. So they who born daughter in it.
4th to June 28th in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, under the theme Renewing for Results, One CDC, One Vision, One Future. This landmark convention will bring together states chapters, party leaders, diaspora stakeholders, and distinguished guests from across the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, Liberia, and beyond. Join us for strategic policy dialogue, CDC USA leadership elections, the Diaspora Engagement Forum, and a prestigious recognition ceremony featuring prominent voices and leaders, including Party Chairman Attorney Janga A. Cole, leading an array of party officials from Liberia, including Representative Frank Safoko Jr., Representative Bintu Masale, Representative Abu Kamara, and Representative Eugene Colley. Plenary session speakers will include Wanto Tier Wanto, Mrs. Willamida Sedita, Aisha Bulo Howard, Mamesi Kaba, Councilor Gamonde Clinton, Civicus Basikia, and many more. And don't miss the special honorary of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, former President of the Republic of Liberia, for his outstanding democratic leadership and commitment to peace. As Liberian artists, including T12, Takun J, Leto Abraham Moiba, aka Heaven Sent, and KZW, will spice the honorary nights with beautiful performances, followed by a soccer match between CDC USA and Boxer, with FIFA World Best George Manawia leading in a spectacular soccer match on Sunday. It's happening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, from June the 24th to the 28th. Come, let's celebrate democracy and celebrate a true icon of Liberia democracy, His Excellency Dr. George Manawia. Be a part of the movement, be a part of the vision, be a part of the future. For more information, contact your local CDC USA chapter or follow official at www.cdc.usa.org. CDC USA Convention 2026. Here we come.
Here we come, CDC Convention 2026 will be held in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's the United States of America. But before we can join our guests that are already live. Those of you that are watching, you can see our guests. They are already prepped up and ready to go. So quickly, before doing that, I think we'll have to have a little throwback since we are discussing the CDC, especially the USA chapter, a very important portion of the CDC there in the diaspora.
Amanda, Aweto, Maipuye, Iliberia, Marie, Jovia, Double.
String.
Aha, y'all want to roll the punch giant right to take over.
Like
Y'all want to roll beef, Papa coming again. Y'all want to roll Papa Johnny coming again. Y'all want to roll Mama Joe coming again. Y'all want to roll CDC coming again. Now they won't contract Giant coming soon. And you need it to rain. Better more and more. You need it to rain. You're better move your more. You need it to rain. Somebody get away. You need it to rain. We coming again. We wanna roll CDC coming again. Young we wanna roll job, we are coming again. We wanna roll Mama Joe, we're coming again. We the roll CDC coming again. Now the whole country giant coming.
Now the whole country giant they're coming. So the people there in the United States of America, particularly seditionists, And the leadership there will be going to convention this year, 2026, honoring the democratic tenets of the party's establishment. That is the Congress for Democratic Change. So the program starts from the 24th to the 28th of June this year, which is 2026. As you listen to the advertisement, the former president will be there, the chairman of the party will be there. In fact, the youth league chairman of the CDC told me he will be present, and other party stars as you listen. So without much ado, we'll quickly go to our studio panelists to have them introduce themselves. Then we go strictly into the crux of the matter. So we will start with you, Honorable Reverend.
I cannot hear him. I cannot hear him.
So yeah, I mean, thank you so much, our dear brother Junkie, for this great show, the Freedom Heart Talk. And like you said, I'm rightly Reverend Solomon Moy, and currently the officer in charge of CDC USA. And
Mr. Stu, are you getting ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
And I'm the chairman of the convention 2026 that will be held in Philadelphia from June 24th to the 28th. It's a pleasure being on the show to provide you the information, and I thank you for the opportunity.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Next, Maralita.
Hi, good evening to you, to the listening audience. I'm Alita Gban, a member of CDC USA, and it's a pleasure to be on Freedom FM because it is a family platform. So thank you for having us.
Welcome, Mr. Stu.
Yes, thank you, Junkies. Thank you for having us on this platform. We don't take it lightly. We appreciate you having us here for us to be able to discuss our convention, talk about our convention, and the details that follow within the flyer. So again, thank you for having us.
Okay, thank you. Welcome to all of you. Myself, it's a pleasure having this conversation with you as ardent supporters of the struggle. Our people back home here, I think you people there in the States are following unfoldings here, particularly with the recent outburst from the president that many pundits and Liberians are describing as demeaning and condescending of Liberians. So basically, we are here and we appreciate that you people watching our back there in the diaspora. So welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so strictly to the issue. The CDC USA goes to convention on the 24th of June, and that convention climax on the 28th of June. Reverend, will you mind laying the basis as we move forward?
Sure, indeed, I won't mind. And thank you so much for the friendly space. On the 28th of December 2025, the National Executive Committee of CDC established this committee. And this committee was given the mandate to organize a unifying convention in in Philadelphia in June, a convention that will bring together all sedition throughout the length and breadth of the United States. And at the convention, we are poised to have our national elections to start a new process for CDC after we have been quiet for a year and two. So this committee of about 17 great men and women have been working assiduously in planning the event of the convention and basically the election. But key to the convention is the night of honor, which is our the 27th night where we are set aside to honor an icon of democracy in Liberia and an icon of peace, His Excellency, former President Dr. George Weah, on the night of the 27th, which will be our dinner ball, honoring for his astute democratic leadership of Liberia and carrying the country to an election where there was intense opposition, and our president lost with a small margin, but as a true statement and a democratic icon, he gave way to a government to come into play peacefully. This is something that you don't really see in Africa. We try to acknowledge this great man, especially at the time the United States is celebrating 250 years of our own democracy. And Philadelphia being the birthplace of American democracy and having the convention in Philadelphia, we are trying to showcase the fact that even in Africa, we have people that are still continuing that which was given birth to in Philadelphia, democracy. So we have lots of even layout. My logistic and operation chairperson, who is also on the line, will give us a detail of those activities. But from the 24th to the 28th, we have activities that include meet and greet, where we'll be meeting as seditionists coming from all across the United States, Europe, Canada, and Liberia to meet each other and greet each other and have a dinner night at a very exquisite hall in Philadelphia. The hall is called Moose's Sport or JSM Cuisine. From 7 o'clock in the night time to 12 o'clock, we have the opening dinner. Then the next day is what we call the opening section of the convention, where we accept our convention protocol, which is adapting the program of the convention, going through some preliminary of the convention, delving into a panel discussion, where we have series of speakers that we have lined up to give us some topic on our party renewal. The convention is held under the theme Renewal for Result, One CDC, One Vision, and One Future. So the various panelists will be talking on various topics that will bring us to the point of having a renewed sense of direction that will make us to really catapult ourselves to 2029 and sit and take the helm of power as a new, vigorous CDC that has felt the pain of the Liberian people and coming to statement shape. So on the 25th, the 26th is what we call the Diaspora Policy Engagement Forum. So we set aside this time with our secretary who is working on bringing together seditionists and opposition political leaders and members into a space where we discuss how can we be effective, not just effective members of CDC, but effective collaborative members of both CDC and the opposition to hold this government accountable, to ensure that we can work collaboratively as opposition parties in doing the right thing for the people of Liberia. Moving forward, we will have the 27th. The 27th is the day of our national election, where we'll be elected officers of the Congress for Democratic Change USA branch. You know, the CDC USA is an extension of CDC Global, CDC Liberia. So we were formed to become the supporting arm of CDC in the diaspora. So we want to have an election that will represent true democracy, transparency, and inclusion. The election will be putting out almost about 20 some of offices that will be vacant, and people are now applying for those offices within our rank and file. The night of the the night of the election will be the night of the dinner board, the 27th, and all these things will be held at a place called the Springfield Country Club in Springfield, Pennsylvania, which is part of Greater Philadelphia. It's a beautiful place you don't want to miss. And at that night, we have the political leader who will be honored. We have the governor of Pennsylvania who will be the keynote speaker on that night. We have dignitaries from across Pennsylvania and the United States attend that program. You have
you
also
said the governor of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we asked him to be the keynote speaker of the night, and we also have congressmen and women coming from Washington D.C. who are congressmen and women from Pennsylvania, coming to the program as well. Yeah, so the program is just packed with lots of dignitaries and grassroots. On Sunday we have what you call a Thanksgiving service at the church called Faith Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Then in the evening hours, we'll have our cookout. The cookout goes simultaneously with a soccer match organized with the Pennsylvania Old Timer Community Sport Association and CDC USA, where the political leader, he's the former world best. He's the only African that has the volunteer, and he will be leading CDC USA against the Pulsar. And the game will take place at the John Bartram Sport Field in Elmwood, Philadelphia. So basically, this is where we are. I want to give space to my dear sister, who is the logistic and operation person who has laid out these things. Maybe she can talk. She can tell us more about what is going on. Thank you so much. JUNKIES.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moy, Reverend Moy. We now move to Mistress Pale Red 2. Mama, your take on what the Reverend has just laid out.
Yes, so thank you again for having me. We are glad to be here. Like Reverend Moy have said, that we are already planning this event, this convention, for it to be a success. And also we want it to be inclusive. That's why we are here talking on talk shows, various talk shows, to include everybody, so that it won't be said that nobody did not know about the convention. So again, the convention, it starts from June 24th through the 28th, where we will have a meet and greet at a place in Philadelphia downtown area, by this a place called Musu Spot. We will have that, and it's going to be our meet and greet to welcome people. The PA chapter is having that, and they are going to be there to welcome people into the city, to the convention. And then we move on to other activities. Liberia diaspora engagement will be on Friday. And after that, on Saturday, we're going to have the ball, where we're going to have a lot of speakers, and we're going to honor people within our community area, like, people that have, like, stakeholders. We're going to honor them. There are people who are within CDC who've been there for a long time. We want to be able to appreciate those people. We also will be able to appreciate those that are within our communities that go unnoticed sometimes. But whenever we want them to do something for us, we call upon them, they come up without hesitation. We want to be able to identify those people within the communities for us to be able to recognize them on this day. So as as people are watching this show, if you know of anyone that you know have done a lot for CDC, and a lot of people do things for CDC, but they don't like to show it off. They are in a corner. We want to bring those people out and recognize them. Feel free to send any information to us so that we can recognize these people. We also want to move on Sunday after the appreciation, the ball. We will move on to service in the morning. And after the service, we're going to go to the field called Bartram Field, where the president will be there and will be able to play along with the PA old timers. They're going to play, and it is well protected. The president is going to be in our midst on Saturday. For the ball, he's going to be in our midst all through possible. So again, we want everyone to be part. We ask that everyone be part of this convention. This is not one person convention. This is Liberia convention. This is Liberians convention. This is CDC convention. We are coming with one voice, one vision, and with one future. So I ask that everybody be part of this convention, June 24th through the 28th in Philadelphia, PA, United States. Thank you.
Okay, Ma Alita M. Bye.
Yeah, I just want to add to what was already being said. Is the youth representation at the convention. Um, we the youth of today, we have a voice and an impact to play. So we want to see the youth dominance at the convention, meaning youth taking leadership position, youth being involved and be visible, so that we, as we come back as a political institution, we want to bring forth new ideas as long the way. So youth representation at the convention is very needed. I think the OIC and the legislature has said everything else. PA is a very nice place, and us coming together is just not just about a convention, it's about a unity. Since the election was over, few people felt a certain kind of way. Few people may have, say, oh, let me just say that, but we're calling you now. We're saying, let's come to the drawing board. This is the time that you can make a voice. This is the time that you can give your opinion. This is the time that you can represent leadership. Once you are in a chapter and you don't, if you are in USA, you are in a state and you don't know your chapter leader, try to reach out to us. Some of us names are very visible on social media. Inbox us. You want to come to the convention, you don't know your way forward. This is my phone name. This is the same name I use as much as this OIC and the chairperson for logistics. We use the same name. Inbox us. We will reach out. We are asking everybody in the USA edition to make their way to Philadelphia. Philadelphia, the significance of Philly is like when CDC were actually founded in Minnesota, the conversation started in Philadelphia as well. So going back there and just going back to the round table to say we bring for a new leadership. And I can say to the credit of the OIC, he has been doing a familiar job. CDC USA is moving forward in the right directions. We have a lot of good people coming up to declare that candidates that can lead you guys, because the Chicago background right now is very, very, very bad. We all seeing it. It's unfortunate that we can be there with you guys. That's why we need to put CDC USA to the pedestal that it deserves to be in. So far, so good. As for the activity, it's in a very safe environment. That the Springfield Country Club is a very executive, I would say very luxurious and safe environment. You don't have to worry about being scared of it or anything. It's a very safe and very delicate environment you're going to be presented in. And so far, so good. The activity we'll be having it. Some of you guys listening are familiar with PA. The sport match will be on the Bartram Field, which is in a very secure area in a fence as well. And we look towards seeing our political leaders there. But we ask for young and youthful representation. So if you need contact, you can contact anybody on the screen. But we hope to see you in Philadelphia, because Philadelphia will be the place you want to be June 24th to June 28th. Thank you.
Thank you, Alida. So while we are waiting for him, again, we just want to encourage everyone to be part. We ask that everyone to be part. If for some reason you have issues, you feel like you were not heard in the past, we are doing a new thing. We are rebranding, giving it a new breath. We pray that you will try to contact us. My number is 717-542-3545. If you have people in family and friends in PA or in United States, call them and encourage each and every one of them to be part of the convention. We are one seditions. We are one CDC. We want to have this as a united convention. So that's, send a
And
message out.
And to add to it, so the convention committee has been working really nicely, because you will be leaving the convention if you get at the convention as a participant or as a candidate or as a delegate. When you get to the convention, the part about it is that you'll be leaving with a souvenir. The convention committee also working once you get to the convention, and do all the preparation to be there, you will receive a souvenir, meaning you're leaving. You might leave for a t-shirt or cap or something to just remember this time, because after 2023 elections, we all was a little bit down, but to see that the Comer back home are working, they are working, they keep on the momentum, they are fighting this reckless government. We just, as a CDC USA, want to add to the screen and say we are now to the place that we need to be, and we have brilliant leaders coming, and you want to be there and be part of the decision making. I would say yes. I was there in Pennsylvania that brought this leadership that is making CDC USA to be where it is today. That's all I wanted to add.
Thank you, Alita. Very much. You want to talk about the initiatives that we are doing with the chapters? You
You
are
muted.
muted. You muted.
Alita, as Alita rightly said, once you come to the convention, you will leave you leave from the convention with souvenirs that you will always remember, and those souvenirs will include a T-shirt, cap, folder, souvenir pen. You got a package. Now, the fees for the convention per delegate is $100. So all of the states that will be coming to the convention with their members, the members are coming with the $100 fee that will cover all the things for the convention. You don't see it anywhere. Giving you T-shirts that other people pay for, you get it free. You get a cap free. You will enter the ball free. You got the ball is the entry for the ball is $100 for people who are not delegates. So once you are a delegate, you enter free. You will have access to everything, the food and drinks at the ball free. On the next day at the soccer pitch, the entrance fee is $25. But then for you as delegates, it's free. It's free. The only thing that is not free in the other way is our cookout, the food we have. Because the food is so special, we don't want to make it free. So we ask that you bring a small thing to pay for the cookout, the food we got at the cookout. So each chapter throughout the United States,
yeah,
your chapter fee is $500. Something that is very small that would know that you can afford. So we got close to about 20 some more chapters throughout the United States, and there are more applications coming in for the desire to form chapters in other states. We are working with them. We are ensuring that those states can be formed within the required constitutional space for them to be formed, they can come and be a part of the convention. So you who are a sedition in any state, listen to us, and you don't know whether their particular state is a chapter, you can call us. My number is 301-383-6874. You can call me. I can refer you to your chapter leader, or if you don't have a chapter, we can help you to form a chapter. Once you have 10, sedition, at least 10, you guys can come together to start a chapter in your state. We know that sedition are all over. You won't believe it, Junkie. Even in Alaska.
Yes, that is between Canada and Russia.
Yeah, between Canada, United States, and Russia. Alaska, folks are having the desire to form chapter. And they said before the convention, they will show that they will come to the convention as a chapter. So the momentum is building.
Okay.
Our friends in Canada are putting together themselves. Canada has been a branch of the CDC, and they are coming in full. So across the United States, the momentum is there, and we are using this space to increase the momentum again. Thank you so much.
And Rabbi, I just want to add to you and to clarify this. So why he's saying you have to be with a chapter, right? You can be a sedition and come to Philadelphia for the convention. That is something we work on. But when we talk about delegates are registered member of a chapter that is coming under their chapter banner, meaning you are allowed to vote. But if you just a sedition from a state that is not a chapter registered legally under our constitution, you will be an observer at the convention. So it shouldn't be messed up that when you come to the convention and everybody, delegates are voting, you are a sedition and you are not on the delegate list, and you
must vote.
Yes, you must vote. No, you have to go on. You have to have a chapter that register you as a delegate to be able to participate in the election through the voting process. But any other means, you will be part of the battlecry singing, every other thing you will be part of it. But if you are not a delegate, you won't be allowed to. For some people, will always say convention in Liberia, we say primaries and other things, what they're voting for the leadership and other things.
Primaries are only meant for those who
Selecting
are
leaders. Yeah. So when you go to the convention in Liberia, say they do delegates. So I just want us to be aware. So you can leave on let's say you live from South Dakota, or for example, I'm not saying South Dakota is not a chapter, I'm just setting an example. And you come to the convention and say, oh, everybody voting, why am I not allowed to vote? So be aware of that. That's just a little mess up, and we need to have that clear about.
So are we also including Mexico chapter, because there are Liberians there, two seditions, and even coming down to El Salvador, you can name the rest. Those are countries in Central America and the Caribbean.
The OIC can answer that, but just to add to that question before the OIC comes in, is there is a constitutional requirement for a chapter. To consider a state or chapter, there are constitutional requirements and the minimum memberships, and following the constitutional mandate to warrant you a chapter. So if Mexico has that constitutional requirement and comes or reach out to the OIC, willingly we will accept it. And these are the things we are looking for. So the OIC can give more in depth to that question. I just wanted to say I was already in flight.
Yeah, because I think this could also be another good medium by which there could be an establishment of a Mexico chapter if there is not.
So we don't want to run ahead of our body. Let's deal with what we have now, strengthen what we have now. Then when the officers are elected, they will work on the other one.
Yeah,
so please, let's work within the framework of what we have now, strengthen them. Then when we have election, then we'll support them. If they want to spread across the Americas, they have the right to do that. But for now, within a short window period, if people in Mexico want to come to the convention, they can come. They can come observe the process. I mean, there are seditions. like what Alita said, they will come as observer to the process. They will benefit, except for voting. You will enjoy the ball. You will enjoy everything we have, except for voting. So if you are in Mexico, El Salvador, Jamaica, Haiti, or wherever you are, and you feel you want to come, you can contact me. We can send you invitation letter to come, because people come from Europe and Australia, coming for the convention. People are coming from Africa.
Yes, sir, Reverend.
Yeah. We need to supply like bro current, because
we need to probably provide a solar panel or something.
So also, while we are waiting for him, I also wanted to add everyone that, and Alita, that we have requirements for those who supposed to be voting, not voting for, who's supposed to have the positions. So if you're planning on to vote to become one of the chairpersons, or you want one of the positions, you have to, it's a requirement that must be met. It's not one of those things where you just come today, you give your $700 or your $800 and say, okay, here am I want to become the president, for the chairperson for North Dakota or for Minnesota. You have to go through the process. So you can't just get off the street and then say you want to be, you have to go through the requirement. Your chairperson have to know you. You must be involved into your community, into your chapter. You must register, and then of course the chapter head will not clear that person. Other than that, if there's any situation surrounding your movement, then you have to talk it over with your chapter head and with the Reverend Moore. Reverend Moore, I would like for you to add more onto that requirement and how it works, so that people will not think that they can just get off, come and just, okay, I want to be a chairperson, I want to be a treasurer. You know, they have to put some little work into it.
Basically, we have a guideline that has been shared across our various chapters. So nomination has begun since the 2nd of April. We have begun nomination. It will be closing on the 3rd. And all of the requirements are there for those who want to vie for any of the offices. You won't come in from the Middle East, then you say you want to come in radical. No, you must come through a chapter. You must come through a chapter. You must be a due paying member of a chapter. You must be someone who is not on a suspension, on a suspension, or on this disciplinary action. You must be clear with your chapter. You must be, the chapter will be able to nominate you, to be able to sign your nomination. So your chair will be able to sign a nomination. So it means that you're coming through a chapter. If I'm in Delaware, I can't go and say I'm coming from New York.
Right.
No, you're from Delaware. Your draw lesson says you are from Delaware. You're from Delaware. So let it be stated. Besides that, you don't have to be a delegate it's not only delegate that will go to all the activities. The only activities that part of the convention that is limited to how you call them, to delegate is the election. That's the only part that is restricted to delegate. All other activities within the convention, once you come as a citizen, you don't have to be a delegate. You can take part in any of the activities of the convention. You can be there. You can raise your issue, whatever it is. We'll hear you. Except for delegates who will be voting, you have the right and the privilege of being part of all of our activities. And even once you pay that fee, as your fee for sitting, you can have the T-shirts and the rest of it. You can come to the board. You can go to the fee. You are covered under our protection that day. Look, the convention going to be something super, something that you have never seen in the United States. They said they have been having a lot of convention in the United States yet, but this one, if you miss it, you miss something good.
Right.
Because this one set the tone for 2029. Because all of us throughout the world are converging on Philadelphia. And Philadelphia will be celebrating 250 years of American democracy. Imagine the governor of Pennsylvania is the keynote speaker for our honoring night.
Yes.
The city mayor for Philadelphia will be there. You have congressmen and women from Pennsylvania will be attending the convention, the dinner night.
Right.
I mean, it's something that we're trying to live this institution to the place it's supposed to be, and it will be there. Henceforth, we'll be stronger than ever before, helping our branch in Liberia to go to election, to reclaim power. We'll back the real dogs, so that they will be afraid of us.
Ravi, I think you won't rush my question, because that question, Ravi, don't come to you, Ravi.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much. So let's move on to our fundraising aspect. So, Junkies, we're going to talk about our fundraising now. If it is okay, you can ask us questions. Okay, so I think Junkie is frozen. So let's move on to our Reverend and Alita. Let's move on to our fundraising. So one of the reasons why we are here, and you guys can come in, one of the reasons why we are here is to help us to fundraise as well. We have a budget of $100,000 for this convention, and any amount you can give us to contribute towards our convention, it will be well appreciated. So the way you can contribute, the way you can help us, you can either send us Cash App. In America, we call it Cash App. In Liberia, I think it is called Same Wave. So my number is 717-542-3545. That's Cash App number. I sent this to Junkies already. He will put it up later. And my Cash App name is $ P as in Paul, ALLEHTOE. That's my Cash App address. We can also do Zelle. In America here, we do Zelle as well. It goes straight into the bank. That Zelle account is T as in Tom, OEPALLEH @gmail.com. So you can send us money by Cash App or by Zelle. And my number again is 717-542-3545. And we also, if you are in Liberia and you want to donate, we ask that you send the money to the Chairman Janka, CDC Global Chairman. And I did send that information earlier, but I will give you Chairman Janka's number. And Chairman Janka's number is 88653-7952. 88653-7952. If you have any donations for us, you want to support the convention, you can, if you in Liberia, you can send it to Western Union. Yes, you can send it by Chairman Janka, or you can do Western Union, or you can do MoneyGram. You can send the money to us, and your name will be posted. Now, I mean, if you don't want your name posted, it's also okay. But we have records to keep. We can do Western Union. You can send it in my name, Palleh, Palleh. My middle name, my last name is WREH with a hyphen and T as in Tom OE. We will get that information to you. We'll pin it into this chat room. Reverend Mark, go ahead and send your information for the fundraising, please.
So you can reach out to me at 301-383-6874. I will direct you to Sis Palleh. You call me in, I will direct you to her. I'm not receiving the cash. I'm not receiving funds. She's receiving the funds. So you can call me. I will refer you to her. My number is 301-383-6874. And to add, someone just sent a message. They said we should tell them who are the what are the offices that are open for election. Now it was mandated by the National Executive Committee that CDC USA mirror her leadership according to the national executive, the national chapter. So it means that what we've been having before this convention, we are opening it to mirror our position, our leadership according to the CDC leadership. So for this convention, we'll be having close to about 27 positions that will be open. The position include chairman, vice chair for operation, vice chair for administration, vice chair for political affairs, vice chair for finance and investment, vice chair for legal and governmental affairs, vice chair for international affairs, vice chair for planning, research, and policy, vice chair for inter-party affairs, vice chair for gender, vice chair for membership, mobilization, and recruitment, vice chair for human resource development, secretary general, deputy secretary general for administration, deputy secretary general for research and records, public relations officers, assistant secretary general for press and propaganda, treasurer, financial secretary, chaplain, chairperson for the Edward Council, chairperson for the Women League, chairperson for the Youth League, chairperson for the Disabled League, secretary general for the Youth League, secretary general for the Women League, secretary general for the Edward Council, and secretary general for the Disabled League. Now, to get the guideline, you can reach out to us. We include you. We can include you. We include you in our chat room to send those guidelines to you. It's in our chat room to read and understand where we are, where you're supposed to be, and what your responsibilities are as someone who is interested in being part of the convention and someone who is interested in running for any of the positions. The positions now are open. Please apply. Please apply. We said that as of the 10th of May, if no one apply, it means that no one will have election during the convention. So please apply. And to those who are in Delaware, Delaware is organizing a chapter. So we'll be having a meeting with them very soon. Please get in touch with your folks in Delaware, put them together. Very soon, we'll be knocking on your doors to hear how far you have reached, to incorporate you into the structure. Folks are in Missouri. Folks who are in Missouri are expressing their interest. We are using this channel to tell you, once you put yourself together, you let us know. We'll connect you and we'll take you through the process of the requirement for you to be a chapter before the convention comes. We have period. Those periods must be fulfilled. So the sooner the better you do them. More to that, we want to leave this convention, guys. We want to leave the convention with everybody having ownership to this institution. We want to leave the convention with everybody's voice being heard. So there will be no disenchanted after the convention. All of your problems you have, your concerns that make you disenchanted, bring it to the convention. The political leader will be there. Ask your question, lay your trouble on the table. All your feelings, bring it on the table. We'll try our best to handle them in a way that you will be satisfied as a person. You'll be dignified as a person. You will be valued as a person. So please, if you are disenchanted, come, bring your trouble, bring your issue. We'll help you to make sure that we give you the clarity that you never had before. And more to that, there are other dignitaries who are seditious, who will be coming on a chapter. Your space is there to come. So we call them the veterans. We call them the stakeholders. So you can still come. But each chapter is supposed to come with a minimum of 10 persons. And if you want to boost your chapter as a stakeholder, you want to come to the convention on your chapter, you can still come because the maximum is 19 delegates. So 10 delegates at least, 19 delegates at most. So you can beef up your state representation if you want to come on the state. It gives you that full right. Also, too, like any of us who are delegates to the convention, to participate in everything and to even vote as well. So these are some of the things we want to pass on to our listening audience, our viewing audience. Paula, you got anything to say? Have
Yes,
the accommodation.
Yes. Thank you, Reverend Moore. Thank you so much. And Alita, if you can do me a favor, put the information to where they can send money.
Yeah. After the live, I will just go in the comment and add it there.
And put it in. And then, Junkie, again, thank you for the information. Would you like to provide the information I provided to you?
Sure.
Will you want to talk to the people about it, where they can go to, who they can go to, how they can pay?
Sure. Let me do that. Let me do that quickly.
Okay.
Let me do that quickly.
Okay.
So while we are in the negotiation phase of assessing records from the okay. You please feel free to send your donations to Zili topale@gmail.com.
So Zelle.
Huh?
Zelle.
Okay.
Send it through Zelle.
Okay. Cash out. $, Palato.
Yes.
PALLEHTOE. That's the cash app. Memo CDC USA Convention PA, that's Pennsylvania, Pale Red 2 717-5423-545 717-5423-545. And this is how the payment method is done in case someone from Labrador anywhere wants to donate. You can send it to the global chairman Janga, which is 011-231-886-537952 011-231-886-537952.
And that they can do it by SendWave, or they can do MoneyGram or Western Union.
Okay, and so to our followers via our live stream, many of you that are asking concerning how you can make your donation. Some are asking for the mobile money, so you can do it with SendWave. And those that are asking concerning SendWave and the mobile money people, this is why Mr. Prada Rare 2 is saying, and the entire team, Reverend Solomon Moy and Madam Alita M. Bain, that you do your donation through these processes just read out to you. You can do it through mobile money, SendWave, and as they were read out to you. So
the SendWave number is the one with the global chairman, our global chairman number.
The global chairman number, which is the 011-231-886-537952, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the SendWave number. So those of you in Liberia that are asking, my brother there from Soul Clinic, my sister from Carwell, the brother who is asking from Asia, yes, those were the numbers. The first one and the second one is for SendWave. The first one is how you cash in your donation to this process. And so
you can also add that we receive money from MoneyGram and Western Union.
MoneyGram is also available, and Western Union is also available.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So a viewer was asking whether it is possible for you to paste the number in your rounds here on screen.
Okay. I think I can do that. I can do that quickly while maybe you come in, or Madam Pale can come in and just be okay. Why I do that quickly?
So the SendWave, you don't have to add 011-231. That's how we call Liberia. So just start with the 88.
Okay, so the send wave is 88 6
Yes.
65.
So as we were saying, I think Reverend One was talking about the chapters, the amount of chapters we have, uh, that we already have. I can also say this for you all that the momentum is growing very, 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 very rapidly. I've had people who already bought their tickets and they come in with their whole entire family, 5 families. They called me yesterday. I had to help them to book a hotel for them. And I'm helping people if you don't have knowledge on how to get hotels. Uh, we are already in that process. It's done. If you want to get the links are in our convention portal. You can call us. We will let you know. We have Airbnb. You can call them. The links that we already have and provided. You can go in there and reserve your place. We have hotels already. We have engaged hotels for people who may not be comfortable in Airbnb. We have links for you to follow. You can call us if you're not within our convention portal. Our convention portal, call us. We will give you the links for the area where we will be. I would say this now because even myself yesterday, I tried to reserve me and my family place, and mostly the places, they're getting expensive. So I would encourage you to do your booking as quickly as possible. If you have that you want to stay in a hotel, reserve it now so the price will not be heavy for you. If you want to do Airbnb, do that now. And all you have to do just maybe go and say Airbnb in Philadelphia. A lot of them will come up if you are not in our portal. But if you are having problem with lodging, let us know. We'll also have talk with the PA chapter. There are some people in Philadelphia who are willing to host some of our guests. If you're one of those who maybe you don't have sufficient money and you want to go and stop with somebody for the day or 2 or 3 days or for the weekend, let us know your situation. We can put you on the list, first come, first serve. And PA chapter is doing their very best to locate people who have rooms or who have their houses that they want to help with other people. We'll be glad to let them know that we have somebody who want to host. So again, get your Airbnb, get your hotel. If you don't know how to, let us know. If you are not in our convention portal, let us know and then we'll reach out to you. If you want letter of invitation, you want to come for the convention, reach out to Reverend Moore or myself. We will, send you a letter of invitation if you really want to come and you need a letter of invitation. If you are in Canada and you are a Canadian already, you're a citizen, you don't need a visa, you are welcome to come. If you're not a Canadian citizen, you're just a PRN. And according to what I heard yesterday, PRN will require a visa to come to US. So if you want to come, let us know, send us a letter or email or text, and then we'll send you an invitation. Our the chairperson down there, I believe, is Tamba Koko. You can reach out to him as well. So lodging, those are the information that I have for lodging. The president, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, his hotel is already engaged. Is already we already encounter the hotel. We already have you know touch base with the hotel that is secure. and his entourage, they're going to be coming. We'll do our best to do what we can, but financially, we ask that you come prepared to pay for your own lodging because a lot of people are coming, so we can't do it for all, but we'll
Sure.
have to accommodate the president. Thank you.
Okay. So quickly, let's go to our social media followers and recognize those that are following us via our live stream here. Then we can go back to our studio panelists. Reverend Solomon Moy is on the line. He's the CDC USA Convention ORC. That's the officer in charge and chairman 2026. Madam Alita M. Bain is on the line. Mistress Pale Reto is also on the line, representing CDC USA chapter, and that's the Congress for Democratic Change. Before recognizing our social media follower, I want to know from you, Reverend Solomon Moy, is the Youth League chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change going to be in attendance?
And the question can be answered simply by a big yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because we want them to have this diaspora engagement. So the invitation has been extended onto him and the national chairman and the national executive committee. So we have the scores of them coming from Liberia, along with other representatives in Liberia.
Okay.
Will be coming on the delegation. So yes, I mean they are all coming.
Yeah. So this other question, the issue that has to do with the flyers, T-shirts, does it extend to Liberia? Because I was having that conversation with Mistress Palareto on this platform. Will you mind making us understand as to whether it will extend here in terms of the stickers and other paraphernalia?
So the T-shirts and caps, we have over 300 plus T-shirts and caps being produced. So if you are a delegate to the convention and you pay your delegate fee, which is $100, you got a T-shirt and all of the souvenir for the convention to you. You have access to the dinner board, the food, the drinks. You have access to the football field. The only thing you won't have access to, which is special, is the cooked out food. It's fundraising. But if you're not a delegate, but you are an observer and you give towards the convention, now teach the teachers and cap. I mean, we can have complimentary T-shirts and cap for delegation from Liberia. But at least let them post on this morning packet to be able to buy it. It's good. It will be there.
It's a fundraiser strategy.
Yes, please. Your post on this morning your packet, man. You can't help us too.
Okay, quickly, let's go to those that are following us via our live stream. Mom Martha's son, good evening, family. I'm closely following from ERW, Pinsville, Liberia. Emmanuel Bro is following from the United States of America. He says, I believe that the studio current went off, and so that's why Junkies Morris can be seen on stream right now. Good evening, Junkies. That's PC Massacre. Isaac Joshua Flomo. When will this program be starting? It will be starting June 24th, and it ends the 28th of June. From the 24th to the 28th of June in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That is the United States of America. Masakwa said, good job. Dr. Elizabeth N. Gay Kamara, Isaac Joshua Flomo, June 24th to the 28th, 2026. Okay, she had already answered. She says, great job to the committee. Emmanuel Bro is welcoming Junkies back. How do we get in touch with the chapter of Philadelphia? And I think Reverend laid that out. It will be re-echoed. Isaac Joshua said thank you. Isaac Joshua, how about Asia 2? I'm following from my usual Iron Factory community resident Abraham B. Kruman, Emmanuel Gizi Asan. I'm following from Zizi community. Nice. Isaac Joshua. Oh, Isaac, the man just flooding the place. Emmanuel AP. Amen. I will definitely be there. He's from New Jersey. That's the United States. He said New Jersey will be in the house. So, Dr. Elizabeth M. Gay Kamara spoke about the issue of sin with Sis Lou Blackmore, back like real dogs, not AR dogs. The mobile money in Liberia. Okay, yes, that was information being provided by Dr. Elizabeth Gay Kamara. Elijah Flomo, thank you, our dynamic leaders. You are not alone. We are glad joining you. 28 positions were open, information given by Dr. Elizabeth Kamara. We are 2029. We are getting there gradually. We are 2029 6. Agatha Glasgow, I'm watching from Tingos Village, RIA Rule, where the common people citizen live. Otaka Kahu, I'm watching live from my resident in Plebo, let's say from my resident in Meriden, USA. Imara Bro, Minnesota will be fully represented at the convention. Wow, Imara Bro, that's Minnesota, Minneapolis. And the link for your contribution is here. The SendWave number is available. The Cash App is here. And you can send to MoneyGram, Western Union, and other means mobile money to contribute and donate to the process of the 24th to 28th convention of CDC USA chapter. So
and as far as the money grant is concerned, let them put the money grant or Western Union in my name. That's the only way it will be retrieved.
Okay.
So if you can put my name in the session, Palareto.
Okay, Palareto. So why?
York, PA. Because money grant and SendWave will also need the state to where the money will be retrieved.
Okay. Palareto. Let me quickly put that down before going forward. Let me quickly do that. Palareto.
And the money will be received in Pennsylvania, PA.
Okay, in Pennsylvania, Palareto, and the money, if sent, will be received in PA, Pennsylvania.
Yes, because Western Union and MoneyGram require those information.
Okay, so I've just done that, and the information will pass on. So, yeah, Jefferson. DJ he said good evening. Alita M. Bang. Okay. She already placed it here. Thanks for that, Alita. I think that was why she went off and she will soon be back on. So Alita, I've already made it very explicit for all of us around the world, even here in Liberia, to get all of the links by which we can make our donations.
Thank you, Alita.
Okay, so Fatou Sharif, she says, thank you and good evening. Asata M. Miller, good evening, Freedom Heart Talk family. I'm watching live from Soul Clinic Community. Good to be on the show tonight. Rebecca Sayon, she said, haha. Bill Kamwai, I'm watching from Kawiye Ken River G County. Poka Roberts, he says, good evening, my great mighty CDC Diaspora family. Thanks for the great work you are doing. And Poka Roberts is saying he's watching from an unknown destination as usual. He's always coming from an unknown destination. I know who he said that, Poka Roberts. Harris Brown, he says, "Hi, Freedom, my people, you are good. Thanks so kindly, great hardworking ORC and his great team. I will definitely be their family." That's Poker Rabble. He coming from an unknown destination, so it's possible he's somewhere around PA. Jefferson says, "Good evening, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from New Georgia, Corwell, St. Beach, Forky Town. I'm Jefferson. DJ, thank you for the good job, bro. Segon Ayeni, I'm following from Johnsonville. Thanks. Mailu Fofana, that's 20th Street, Poga Rabo. I'm definitely going to be at that great successful convention by the special grace of God. Okay, Poka. So follow here just the links by which one can make their donation. So it's important so that the program, Poker yourself, you got to make your donation too before you can get there. It's important. Then the program will be set up and everything will be in place before the arrival of you people. Then we have a successful convention 2026 from the 24th of June to the 28th. So quickly back to you, Reverend. Before we go to the lines.
Yes, Junkie, what's your question?
Yes, basically, I would like to know from you, Reverend, the President of the Republic, Mr. Joe Boakai, who was elected here by I would say, minute portion of the citizens of Liberia, a very heavily contested election, had been making several statements, different remarks, which I personally describe often as condescending, disdainful, demeaning, and disrespectful to Liberians here in Liberia and all over the world, even including you people in the diaspora. Particularly this one of recent statement made by President Joe Boakai, condescendingly referring to Liberians as dogs that he's passing the yard and they are barking at him, and he's going on a serious matter. So a serious matter of arresting citizens, putting people in jail as political prisoners, and impeaching people who express political dissent. That is serious thing Mr. Boakai is on his way to do. That's why he said, "You will not listen to the dogs that are barking." And even he referenced those who are not living in Liberia, which could be attributed to you people that are in the diaspora. And the same dog statement was strapped to you people and all of us. What have you to say, Reverend, before we can go to the line?
Well, thank you so much, Monkey. I approach this question from two angles, and these two angles are titled, President Joseph Boakai. He's the deacon for the Effort Baptist Church. I think he has read in the Bible the reason why Moses did not reach the promised land. His anger, his outburst, the way he was describing the people of God. Know that leaders are not made for the people. It's because of the people leaders are made. Because of the people, this is why leaders are called. So God looked at his people as very valuable. This is why God gave the opportunity to lead them. But if you think you are the one who owns the people and you can talk to them any way you want to talk to, it can make God vex. Let me put it in simple English.
Yeah, all our brown way.
It was the reason why God told Moses, because it hurt God's heart. When Moses had to describe God's people, the way he was describing them because of the anger, God said, hey, Moses, you know that my people there? Because of your anger, Moses, come and see. You see that place over there? You can see it, yes. You won't reach there. So if you are a leader and you think that you are auto it, you are greater than the people, forget it. You are the servant of the people. It is because of the people God called you to lead. And if you start to insult the people, if the people are complaining unto you, the Bible says, which of you fathers, your son is crying unto you and say, I want to eat bread. You will give them stone to eat. Which of you, when your son crying and say, I want meat, you'll give them snake. Jesus said, if as much as you know the good thing to get to your children, you think how much more the Father in heaven when you ask for anything. So look at what Jesus was saying. They complain, they cry, they say unto you, they ask you. You don't cause them. That one. Two, the word dog. I'm looking at the conflict analysis. They call it psychoanalysis of conflict. How people dehumanize other people to make them not in society. One, when the Hutus went against the Tutsis in Rwanda, you know how that genocide started? They started to call the Tutsis cockroaches.
Yes, and it was even expressed on the radio.
Good. They reduced them to animal that was left, that had no value. They created the us versus them. Us, the good human being. They, them, the cockroaches. So within a period of 3 months, they killed 800,000 people. Tutsi died because they reduced them through that psychology that they were not human beings, they were cockroaches. The Jews during the Holocaust, you know how Hitler termed the Jews as disease affecting the Germans.
Yes, sure.
So they see them as disease affecting the Germans. You know what the result of that? They reduce human being into epidemic or disease.
Yeah. Yes, into epidemic.
Getting rid of a disease in the gas chamber.
Yeah, in the millions.
Good. They didn't see that as human being. The leaders, what you say affect the psychology of the people. Even in Liberia, you know why Gios were killing, Mano killing Gio, Gio killing Cran killing Mandingos, and how they call it. You can't look at him and kill him like that. The psychology people are dogs. The Cran dog, the Mandingo dog, the Gio dog, that they were using psychologically. It affected the mental state of the mind of people who have a gun. They see you like a dog. It's easy to kill than to kill human being. So as a leader, when your people cry unto you, they complain unto you, they criticize you, be responsible enough to take the criticism. As a leader, don't cause them to refer to them as dog. You're trying to make them subhuman as us versus them. Don't mind them. They are dog barking. It's terrible. The CDC USA demand an apology. We condemn that statement from Bwaka. If Bwaka thinks he's a statesman, if Bwaka thinks he's a religious man, to call people, as a leader, to call people dogs barking, that's wrong. It's on the national conscience of Liberia. It means that Bwaka didn't learn anything from the war. Bwaka didn't learn anything from the war. He knows. We had a lot of reconciliation talk in Liberia. We identify the root causes. We even talk about these things. How you reduce people to animals. I expected him, who said he had 42 years of experience, to have saying that will heal the nation. Then they'll bring division, like us versus them. Now how you doing it? Us versus them. It's terrible. Okay. We condemn it.
Yeah.
Okay, Reverend. So quickly, in 30 seconds, what have you to say, Mr. Stowe? Then I'll go to the lines because the lines are already busting.
What I have to say about the remarks of the dog?
Sure.
Well, uh, honestly speaking, I have not come across it yet, but I've been hearing it about it. But if this is true, the president of Liberia made this remark, and I really don't know which content he was speaking of. And it does not matter which content, you don't speak to people like that. Again, I did not see it on Facebook or nothing, but I heard of it. And I don't know which content he was speaking of, but I will advise and encourage the president to find another word to use on his people other than dogs. Dogs is not good to use. You dehumanize the people. Psychologically, you calling them dog, and if you're not careful, they will act like dogs. That's why you don't talk like that. You have to respect people so people can respect you. When you are leading people, you have to respect them. It does not matter their economical status, their job situation. It doesn't matter your status in life. Even if you are talking to children, you don't call them dogs. You don't call any.
Sure.
It's not a leadership style or word that you need to use on anybody, not your children, not the country, and not the people that you lead. When you lead people, you have to set example. If you don't set example, that's how the country will go down. When you lead as a leader, you unite. You don't divide. Yes, I know sometimes as a leader, you know, you might get frustrated every now and then with people and you might call out the wrong names. But that's why as a leader, you have to be very careful what you say.
Sure.
They didn't just put you there as a leader for nothing. Those people that voted for him, there was a reason why they voted for him. And then he said he came to rescue the country. Calling them dogs is not how you rescue. Calling them dogs is not how you lead. Calling them dogs is not how you bring them on the negotiation table. Calling them dogs, it does not set any type of precedent that will make anyone to be happy. So I remember our time, George, President, we are time. He's very careful of his words.
Sure.
He was very loving, and he's still loving.
Sure.
President Biya is a unifier.
Mm-hmm.
When he got into become president, he united the country.
Yeah, the first visitation was at the residence of now president and then former president, vice president of the country.
And I saw that picture as well.
Yeah, that's egalitarianism at the height.
Right.
So
calling people dogs, if you ask me, it is not a good word. The president needs to look in the dictionary and find another word to replace with dog. When you lead, you don't call those that following you, you don't call them dogs. It's a bad thing.
You do not become condescending. Call me and join us on those numbers 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Our diaspora callers, you can call us on the number +231 86 500 104 +231 86 500 104. This first caller on line 1, your name and you joining us from where?
Lester USK, Lester City for Johnsonville.
Go ahead. CDC USA is having her convention from the 24th of June to the 28th of June. While at the same time, the leadership of CDC there in the US condemned Mr. Joe Parker, the president, for referring to Liberians as dogs. Go ahead.
I thank God that CDC USA, they are doing a good job. But the only bars are going to tell them, all of them will come down and tell Joseph Parker that they are not door and door coming to back and take it from there. Joseph Parker, we spend our father and mother that in America that we depend on I said, "Leave fala, a month. Looking and then going a door, and you leave all year. You don't even give you food to eat. And not they may estimate and say, I'll bring food to your and they say we need food. We only need food. He made up today now.
Someone on the line. Can't wait.
We look at people that begging in the street. So I'm not playing here, I'm playing the bread and voting. Now when you go to your door.
Okay. I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm playing him. But he said to you, don't leave door.
Oh, so who born door? Who born door? I'll leave it there and go to line 2. This caller on line 2. Your name and you joining us from where? Yeah, Reverend Solomon Moy, the ORC USA CDC Convention 2026 is on the line or is in studio. Madam Pale Reto is also in studio. And Alita is here too. Alita is here. And they are from the leadership of the CDC USA. Go ahead.
Okay, thank God. In Jesus' name. My name is Nathaniel. Come on, call me what? Sojo, a military sojo. When I try to Israel, God say to Liberia. God said Liberia, we look for him. Then we get it. Now look at President Walker. When God told Israel, say, you are not saved. When your own attitude made you say, that is by calling on door. Because God took off my love for the seven. We say, no, we want it back. It's like the call door. We look for it. So we will be here.
But are you aware sometimes dog can bring wish for your own owner?
Yeah, no, I see.
So sometimes protestations and other civil actions can also be the actions that can be carried out by dogs.
That's true.
So but I also need to expect that from the dogs.
Yeah, because why? When the parents we either will not play book, but so that the Bible will not actually understand the Bible. When the Bible fulfilled it, we will not understand it. That's a reason. For me, I tell the book of Revelation from 0 to the 22nd chapter that God has opened my heart. I mean, send me to Liberia a year. People always hear me. Now I would say, I tell them anything I say for my mom. You get back to say, can help me. If you don't, just pass it right telling people. I say, the people God say, we don't get sin. Because we are all attitude that country on today. That constitution will not face it. The only way that will be straight. We face our own constitution. We face our constitution. We put everything in order. Then nobody can build up people on door. Because
okay.
we get the free will. Now they call it on door for.
Okay.
People.
Thank you. I'll leave you there and go to line 3. Yeah, no time. This caller on line 3. Hello?
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, my dear.
Yeah, quickly, 30 seconds. Poker Robert. Yeah. All that introduction, forget about it. Go straight to the point. Go ahead, Poker.
Yeah, or let me say, good evening to our hard work, or CDC, diaspora, or leaders. Those guys are very, very instrumental. Yeah, and we appreciate them for the instrumentality that they are being exhibited. So thanks to you guys. And for the local nation, taking a Poker Robert. I told you this evening for our own destination. For me, I want to be very clear to the political or LOFA, and I'm talking about for the political or liability plebia. If Mr. Poker knows the importance of the diaspora, he will come to his knees and apologize to them. Mind you, if you can make a step, the whole time I was talking to the equal land. But the equal land is from. The equal land is from the diaspora. You know the contribution for the diaspora. You know the poor people to the total like this table last week on me. Is that coming to recklessly against them and for them? No the contribution to the nation. You share them. You don't even know how number one you share. You want the diaspora will share you. But you don't know the support. So I'm not begging you. I'm telling you now, if you better know during the past time when your people were laying, I want you to come out and apologize to our Thank you.
Thank you. That was Poker Rawa, a veteran caller on the show. Hello.
Good evening, Junkie Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, Victoria Barkley for Justice Day, concern Library for Justice.
Yeah, Vicky Bar. After the show, you must call my number, yeah?
Okay. Thank you to my mother and thank you to So my father, the pastor, the reverend, thank you very much in the dance hall. The day will be the convention for CDC USA that day. So where I was military close, that day will be also the celebrating.
Don't worry. I will be here coordinating it. We'll put our own thing together and print out the t-shirts.
I will say to my father and my mother, what can I call it outdoor? Because the reason the poor Baka call it door that those that went to the pool that voted for him. One of me, I made good decision, so nobody can call me door because I said Baka, I danced with Jesus. Those that dealt with devil, put it to the thing with Baka because they dealt with devil. They want Baka call it door. But those that dealt with Jesus, that dealt with Jesus, disciple with the person we are, that didn't want Baka will not call door. But those that dealt with devil, that didn't want Baka call it door. And I said this morning, I said, I said, you read. We shall read. What for Baka in power, what preach on your pulpit, and so pray to speak what to their devil, to follow what they get their pastor, their preaching politics, their preaching extra instruction, and then Baka comes in one door. That's what you read, so what to brown, and you cry, I don't want to call it door. But some people that they put in your 2023, Baka call it door. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Edmo, why are you laughing? I say that the defense minister.
Yeah. Mazi is the chief of staff.
Yeah. Go ahead, Edmo.
Thank you, man. The visually impaired that are pushing for the return of President. We are a proud member of Concerned Librarian for Justice. And we say kudos to our parents in the U.S. We've been hearing about it, and that's a good initiative because, you know, I be junkie.
No.
Everybody put they were so happy this one.
Yeah.
People they are happy here.
Yes.
Yeah, they were so happy. You know they're going to be jealous of people, and they can't make it.
They can make it.
For the fact that our parties are on the radio tonight, talking about bringing governor, talking about bringing Congress people to participate in our program. They are balling again. They are balling again.
Hurting them, man.
How they will manage? We are make sure we are prepared. We have the leadership ability. We can make it happen. So what will you do? And we are blessed. That's the bottom line of it. So we wish him well. And I know at the end of the day, we do be getting all in Liberia to acquire our own convention on the side. So we say kudos to them, and our president will be in their hands, and we pray that they will be able to take care of him until he returns. So thank you this evening. But I want to say this. I heard them talking about disabled. When you guys had a convention and disabled is elected, please try to link that disabled with us because we are here supporting cities too as well so that we can be able to coordinate with our disabled friends in the US. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you there. That EKC Edmond KK. He's not just an ordinary caller on this show. He's a special person here. The visually impaired pushing for the return of President Weah. Thank you there for your call. This caller online for your name and you joining us from where?
Yeah, good evening, Maurice. My name is Prince Pastor. We're calling from Capital Papa.
Go ahead, Prince.
Yeah, I don't want to tell my diaspora. Thank you for the convention that's coming on. We pray God everything to be successful. And by the president coming on yesterday, I saw that on Facebook. I said, no, they money again. Listen to it again on Spoon FM, on Spoon TV, all there. You know, so now the dealer for the country coming on meetings of the power, the president. They want the power, you saw maybe power and they come and push out how you see the country rocking, coming on rocking, rolling, and then you show me like a power. Why do you know? They go show you go to a party and you take it right from it. You know the boy, you know I'm gonna stay in where the power is. But what we'll do, on the 2029, we'll ask for no power on the 2029, we'll go to the pool, the place door and we'll park there. You need to put the that we're going to get you go for the donor to eat that will eat a very large and don't angry to get here. So thank you for the show. That God bless up, bro.
Okay, thank you. My producer just acknowledged my additional extension of 15 minutes to the time because of these special guests from the diaspora that are on the show. So up to 10:15, where we are going with the show. So let me take this caller quickly. I even know which one to take.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. This caller, your name and you joining us from where? Go ahead quickly. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know how you do the understand.
Yeah, hello. You see? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I would just say that well, the question called wow, they got city, and you have to better enjoy Amen.
Go ahead. Your name and you joining us from where? This caller on line 5.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead quickly. I got no time. I'm pressed with time.
I want to tell your studio guy, thank you for the concession. I want to wish them well for their great job that they're doing. Because they are the people we are depending on for the country. My name is Ronnie Kiati, 1 million we are sent follower of Abraham Cotton Will.
Okay, thank you there. We leave Vanny Carey there and take this caller back to line 1. Hello.
Good evening.
Your name and you joining me from where?
I'm Lloyd D. Johnson and I join you from district number 11.
Go ahead. CDC diaspora leaders are on the line or they are in studio.
I'm very happy to hear my party or kind of veteran again. But let me tell you, any presidency when you're going long distance and when you see strong attacking, you don't need to pick up right to join them, but there are some doors you have to pick up right. They will let you pass and come from behind you and break your heel. Now what will do to that 2029? That statement will pay him for it. We oppose this.
They get some kicking door there, they get some bait that can take Papa and point you from your angle.
They will pay you to let you pass. What will happen to him 2029?
I see. Thank you. I'll leave you there and go to line 2. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead, quickly. We are listening.
Yeah.
Hey, I beg you to take down with the president.
Yeah,
go ahead. The CDC USA chapter having a convention from the 24th of June to the 28th of June.
Yeah, well, John, I want to appreciate you and appreciate CDC USA. Well, this is Mohammed Johnson on a journey. A person of local party. Well, I just want to portray some of our educated people from the this side. They are always saying that it's a figurative speech. That the person like gave. Are these guys really go to school? These guys, nothing that they say, only they don't want to go to school. That's they want to know about figure speech. We always know about figure speech. Figure speech, it be a figure speech, but it's have a meaning. But these guys, I don't know what happened to these guys, and really, I really wonder, sometimes if somebody area of funding for somebody, if somebody make a statement, that statement is not right, it is not forced to come out of public radio and want to defend that thing. And the defending will not have a sufficient evidence on that defending. Or figure this thing. We all know figurative speech, it is literature, but the figurative have a meaning, and the meaning, what does the meaning mean? If you are saying that, if someone is not barking at you, who are the dogs? This guy need to upgrade that singing very soon, but these guys know that the barker have failed. That's the reason why he have statement,
Okay.
he has best for the people, it is this not how you express yourself.
Okay, thank you.
People. Don't express yourself on a thing. I don't want to educate these guys for the side, the green side.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you there. I'll leave you there and take this other call. This caller back on line 1. Your name and you joining me from where?
I'm Jeff Tanner from Water.
Jeff Tanner from Water Street. Go ahead. Have your say.
issue is the president. So you calling people down, and the people that are feeding you for America are feeding you here as a vice president for 12 years. So you can call them down. So dog can see you. Okay. Yeah, man.
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
So dog can see you as a president, and the same dog will feed you. So you can call them down. Then you
Who bondo?
that's it, dog.
Who bondo?
You can that dog, dog.
Who bondo?
Dog can see you. That dog.
Who bondo?
That dog, boy.
Who bondo?
He call that dog.
Who bondo?
That dog, boy.
Who bondo?
That dog. Because if somebody can see you as a fire president for 12 years, if you power, someone that will feed you, then you calling that dog. Then you who?
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll leave you there, Mr. Jeff Tunnel. I'll leave you there and take this call on line 2. Hello, your name, and you joining me from where? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, quickly.
Thank you for having me. My name is Victor P. Tabo, Commander New Sergeant Plate. I will join you from Sergeant 5 to be beside Dakwita.
Go ahead, you are the second to the last caller.
Brother, for me, I have a different talk sometimes about the cardinal issues affecting our people in our country.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Will Smith, and I join you from ESWA. Hello?
I said go ahead, Will Smith.
There's a Bible that says when you man is lost in a market, you will not buy what you want to buy. That Bible will respect to the market. When the president speaks to the nation and the people, so this man insulted the nation and he insulted the people. There is nothing the Bible in that thing. He insulted the people. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your talk. This caller, hello, your name, and you joining me from where?
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead, your name.
Yeah, I'm Nicholas Kofa calling from Ghana.
Go ahead. You are our second to the last call.
Yeah, for the president to call our brother, then why you stay happy? Why you so happy? According to the brought fear to me. Really? I don't really know what is it, Papa. Why are you looking for you get it? So you want for them to, for people to think that let him leave the chair, or you will be there until it's done finished. Nobody will take it from there. You will be there because that way he say you were one there. You were telling former President Joe we have a chair. They get a job to other person now, boy, chicken people or causing people.
Yeah.
You will be there until the voting will take it from there.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, quickly, because of time, I will get back to you, Mistress Pale Red 2. You listen to Liberians, you listen to your people, the callers, they have spoken. Then we can close up with Reverend Solomon Moya.
Well, thank you again. Thank you for having us. Primarily, we are here for the convention and to talk about the convention and to make sure that everyone is aware of the convention. That's why we are here. Nevertheless, I also want to tell them thank you because they appreciate our hard work and they are excited. And I just want to encourage them to help us to spread the news, share your video. If their people are in America, they should let them know of this convention. They should tell their family and friends to attend. The ticket price is $100 per person. So they let them encourage everyone to attend the convention. It will be something that they don't want to miss. As far as the dog phrase is concerned, I think 95% of the call And I heard one man said that it was not a parable. You know, we have to have wisdom as a leader. What comes from out of your mouth, you have to be very careful what comes from out of your mouth. If you're using a parable and you know that parable is not good, don't use it on your people. They voted you in. You must have respect for them for the fact that they voted you in. They voted you in for a job for you to do, not for you to disrespect them at the end of the day when they have put you in a chair. They voted you in for so many reasons that we should say that you are going to rescue the country. And part of rescuing our country is not to overlook due process and not to call names at your people that put you into a place. You don't disrespect them, because what happens is sometimes when you disrespect people, you might need them to cross a breach one day. And like I said earlier, it does not matter your status. You must respect people and you must learn to respect the law. You must learn to respect the law as a leader, as a president. You must learn to respect the law. And part of that law is not to call your followers, your constituents, dog. Dog is not a good word to use on your people. He's an older man. The president, the current president, is an older man. I heard a caller said, they said President Weah was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then they chose an older person. Well, I have come to realize that that child has more wisdom than the president. Adam, I have never heard where President Weah, in his years of leadership, called anybody a dog. And he is the child. I have not heard President Weah not follow due process. And he is the child. We have the men who have experience for 42 years. I expected a lot from President Boyka because he said he was going to rescue the people. But calling the people dogs, not following due process, money exchanging on our hand to remove a sitting representative, money exchange to remove a sitting lawmaker, beating a lawmaker, removing a speaker, and I'm talking about fanatical fact, removing him, and he's supposed to be the president with the experience. I rest my case on this. You don't call people dogs because it is not a form of a leadership. You must respect people for who they are, and where they stand. And it does not matter in which context you speak it in. A dog is a dog. Find another word to replace it. Thank you.
Reverend Solomon Moy, ORC. You are muted.
You are muted, Reverend Moy.
I think I'm okay now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I try to be very respectful of the noise from the background.
Okay.
So, like I said earlier, the CDC USA convention organized for the 24th to the 28th of June will be held in Philadelphia, the birthplace of democracy of the United States. The United States were the one who gave us that birth in Africa to be the light and democracy of Africa. We're coming there to renew our party for result. And this renewal process It's about rebuilding our organization, our party credibility, so that they can trust us once more with power. It's to also we will be shifting from activities to measurable outcome. We do all these things, but it's the people life being impacted by the things we're doing. So the renewal is to refocus ourselves into how we're going to governance to ensure that we do things that will impact the life of the people, the market woman, the school. I mean, so that it will be seen. We can measure it. So most of that will be addressing internal fragmentation. Those who are disenchanted, whatever it is, the renewal is a space where we want to bring all of us together to track our differences. The renewal is also a place where we want to reposition the diaspora organization, CDC USA, as the strategic asset for CDC Liberia, helping them to raise funds for election, helping them to carry on activities in the country, helping to speak for them as well in the international community to advocate on behalf of our people. So we want to reposition this CDC USA as the strategic asset for CDC Liberia. We want to prepare for the future electoral process in Liberia. So the momentum coming out of the convention is preparing us for 2029. And lastly, we want to reposition and restore the public trust and national relevance. Yes, we came to power 6 years under the matrix of hope for change. We lost power. How can we restore the trust of the people? So the renewal will be looking at it as well. So when we come back out of the convention, CDC coming back home, CDC Europe, CDC Australia, CDC everywhere, we have one focus to ensure that we prepare ourselves as the alternative government that would regain the trust of the people and move ahead. Let me tell you this before I end. You know, these people who are backing Waka for saying what he said were the same people who are backing Prophet Key for saying what he said yesterday. Were the same people who are backing Yeke for saying what he said yesterday. And they are the same people now who are putting Prophet Key in jail.
After them, who are persecuting them.
When you hear these people backing these people, telling them they are fools, sorry for the expression, they ain't got sense. And Liberian people should have sense enough to cut them off when they back in dehumanizing statement. Lastly, that man who they got ordered as election commission chair, we don't want him. Liberian people don't want him.
We don't want him.
You can't be a referee. Then you resign from being referee, you become coach for Barrow. Then when you finish from coach now, they appointed you to be the referee to ref Iron Barrow again. That's stupid.
No, nobody's stupid.
Please.
So your last words are seditions.
So be courageous. CDC is the hope for the grassroots. CDC is a hope for the nation. They lied on us, lied to people, lied across the world that we were not good. But my president, my political leader said, Mr. Liar Man, the thing you said I didn't do, but one day God will bring it to light. And now God is bringing these things to light. We are still here. Will become your voice, will become your foot, your hand, your heart, to ensure that change that you so desired will come to pass very soon. So be a part of this convention. If you're in Liberia, call your people who are in America to call us to be a part, because this convention is the foundation for a successful election in 2029.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
It's DJ Boko. Our people say the thing I can give you will stop on your toes.
That was the CDC USA chapter. Reverend Solomon Mwai. He is the ORC and chairman of the 2026 Convention CDC USA chapter. Mistress Pale Reto. She also serves as the logistics and operations chairperson of CDC USA chapter. And from the youth league, of the CDC USA chapter was Madame Alita, who we later lost on the line. But those were our panelists for tonight's show. And it's just to remind you, the CDC USA will be having her convention from the 24th of June to the 28th of June 2026. And in the words of the ORC and the operations and logistics chairperson, they said, this is the stepping stone, this is the foundation, and this is the tune by which the CDC is going to dance 2029. So the convention there in Pennsylvania, that's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, will be very much important, and as important as any other convention the CDC had ever had and will ever have. So all citizens are encouraged. If you are here in Liberia, you are encouraged to make your donations via the links and the numbers that were.
So like he was saying, he was trying to repeat the numbers, but I guess internet is not flowing so well with him in Liberia. He was talking about our numbers. So again, our number is 717-542-3545 if you need to reach us. If you need to donate to us for our convention, you can do a cash app. It's $, P as in Paul, ALLEHTOE. And we have a Zelle. The Zelle is T as in Tom, OEP as in Paul, ALLEH @gmail.com. If you have a send wave to send, please send it to the global chair for us. We'll be able to get that money. And for his number is, the global chair number is, I don't know offhand, but I'm going to get it now. The global chair number is hold on, please. I have to look in my phone. I'm sorry. He has this information. The global chair number is 231 88653 7959. The send wave number is 88653 7952. That's the global Junka call number. That's his number. We also receive Western Union and MoneyGram. Put it in my name, Palleh, Palleh. Last name is WREH-TOE. And normally they will ask you which state you want the money to go to. Just tell them Pennsylvania or say PA. Now I would like Reverend Juan to give you his information. Either way, the money is going to be delivered into where it needs to go. Reverend Juan, go ahead, give your information.
So to reach me for more information about the convention, you can call me on 301-383-6874. Again, 301-383-6874. You can ask any question about the convention. We'll be able to answer you. That number is also on WhatsApp. You can call me there. We'll be able to answer you and give you the necessary feedback. We thank you for watching this wonderful show. The host will be back, but while he's yet to return, we are trying to hold the ground. And in holding the ground, we say if you're in Liberia, you got relatives and friends in America who are part of the CDC, refer them to us. We refer them to the chapter leaders in the various states. So call us, let them call us, give our number to them, let them call us. We'll be able to show them who their state chapter leaders are so they can be a part of this beautiful celebration in Pennsylvania this coming June. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss it. When you miss it, you miss something in the century of your life, in this decade of your life. So be a part, by extension, mobilizing your brothers, your sisters, fathers and mothers who are seditionists or who are sympathizers of CDC to be a part of this convention, to come and see what the Lord can do in the midst of us being defeated from election, but reorganizing to become stronger and come to rescue, not just rescue, but to restore the hope of our Liberian people in this place they call Liberia. We all belong to Liberia. The democracy in Liberia is for us, by us, and of us. So nobody should make us stranger in our country. Nobody is able to make us stranger. Let's stand for the right of each of us. Let's defend our democracy in a legal way. We don't want to return our country to war. Most of them who are using the kind of careless languages are people who supported war in the past. So they ain't got time. It's a benefit for us to go to war, so they will steal from us again. Tell mothers and fathers to lay down on the floor for whipping. We don't want to return to war. That's not our style. We have a leader who believes in peace. In the person of His Excellency George Manuel, he believed in peace. He was on the field disarming child soldiers while the people are looking for government position. And the trust the Liberian people gave him. I remember the voice of that little boy who said, I trust George. He's a man of his word. When he said you will come back, you will come back. And each of you who are watching us today is that same trust that you have in our great leader. You know how to lie. You know how to carry on propaganda against him. But if God can't sleep, God knows how to expose people so that people will see how they lie. And God is exposing them each day. And they're causing all our mind and causing our power and calling our dog. The first tolerance they don't have. But don't give up on Liberia. Don't give up on CDC. Don't give up on our political leader. He's a leader of the people. He's a man who is down to earth, a man who will transform or thatch house of our mothers, our fathers in villages, from thatch houses into real concrete houses, from thatch bed into real mattresses. That man who you want to put your mouth on, you know him.
Yeah.
He believes in you, the Liberian people.
Mm-hmm.
And he will always believe in you and do the right thing. He will come down to earth, he will dance with you. They don't call it Boca dancer. But he believes that leadership is of the people.
Yeah.
By the people and for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Those who like those kind of big shot life, they want to talk to them, they call dog quick. Because they feel that we belong. They're the one who got the country more than us. Because they can wear cap, they can wear hat, and go sit down with other people. But you know what? God believes in the people's struggle. And in the cause of the people, the struggle will continue. And each of us should never give up on Liberia. Imagine people sleeping in their home 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, then you bring in yellow machine to break people home down because you want to get the business people. Imagine that. When you go, people who live in the land for 40 plus years, as a neighbor to the Soya people, one day you break in their home down, you say, I saw your people place. They ask you, you say, God is making new land. Imagine a leader. Something frustrating is going on with that old man. But don't mind him. Don't touch him. only your ballot paper should test you on that day. If you call dog, let back on that day at the ballot pool. I mean the voting pool. I believe in you. My grandma said to me once, she said, if your own dog is barking at you, it means that somebody else is feeding that dog. So for dog to bark at you, it means that you neglected the dog. So someone else is taking care of that dog. That what they know you now, they're barking at you. If you are a good person, dog won't bark at you. Dog can only bark at wrong people. People who can creep in the night time. Dog, no dog eater. It's not dog eater kind. One dog, they'll start barking quick. Because they can smell the scent that you eat their friend. But my people, don't give up on Liberia. Liberia shall rise on the leadership of this George Manawia. He's a man who believes in Liberia. God just moved in so that you will see all the noise were causing to expose their intent. You see their rescue mission. They didn't even know who's that tree on the road. But yes, in the end, the CDC USA convention is this coming June. Be a part of it because it's something that you will never ever forget. The political leader will be here. You'll be with us. We have on the night, we have Liberian musicians, including Takun J, the little boy Heaven Sent, April Morgan. We have Detour, KZ, W, and others who will be performing that night, displaying the cultural heritage of Liberia on the night of our ball, which is the 27th night. And you eat good food, real continental food. Don't miss it, man. Don't miss it. Our folks coming from Liberia, they are coming for the Diaspora Engagement Forum. You don't want to miss it as well. Please, don't give us on Liberia. This is the opportunity for us to meet as one people and live our banner hard as citizens. We'll fight for you, always. Thank you, Sis Pilot.
Yeah, thank you too very much. Thank you so much. That was very insightful of you. Thank you for your contributions. And if I have to add to the remark, I have firsthand experiences with what Dr. His Excellency George Manawia did. I was fortunate to travel sometime years back, a couple of years back. And I come from Grand Cru, Vermont, and I was born in Sastan. And in that place, that tiny little place, called Sastan, there was no light. And I wanted to just share that quickly. There was no light. I was born there, and I left at the age of 12. I think when I returned back, it was 2019. I'm not sure of the year, but I know it's a couple of years back, or 2020. I went back for me to see light pour. I remember we used to study in the dark with the candle in a mud house. And for me to go and see the light, and in fact, I went to his house that he had in Sastan. It was amazing in the night for me to go out and see the light. Not only did I see the light, I saw the new houses that were built. I was so impressed. I was happy for a little girl like me who never saw a cement house, who was born in a mud house. See those houses in Sastan, from Jukupo to Fidakli to Ketie, and my father's village, Juba. For me to see a house, a cement house, you know what that means? So when we talk about things that the president has done, President Weah, the former president, President George Weah, he has done a lot. He paved the roads. I remember, again, as a kid, me and my mother used to travel down those roads all the way to Kipama. Those roads were not paved. But to a certain extent, the road was. He have done a lot. They call him by road medicine. You know, for our country to be productive, you have first of all you have to fix the roads. You have to fix the roads because the people in Grand Crew, Maryland, Lo-Fi, the other areas, they need to come and make market. They need to come and make market. How can they come and sell their? How can they feed themselves? We'll call you back. How can they feed themselves when they can't sell for their family to provide? So the road was an essential thing that he did, and he made it. President Weah made it his priority to build those roads, build those community roads. I had the opportunity to even go to Dole community, and I saw how that place has revamped. You know, so the president has done a lot. Free tuition. You know what it means? To pay student tuition for them to be free. The thing about our country is we don't honor people that needs to be honored. We don't respect people that need to be respected. We don't appreciate people that need to be appreciated. Everything don't have to be politics all the time. When somebody do good, say it. When somebody start a building and that building was not finished, and the next person come along to finish that, acknowledge the fact that somebody did it. When the road was not finished and somebody started it and somebody ended it, acknowledge that the person did it and you are just completing it. It doesn't take a lot to just appreciate someone, to acknowledge someone. You don't act like you arrive when you know somebody helped you to arrive. You know, that's the problem I think some of us as Liberians, and I'm not sure about Africa as a whole because I haven't traveled Africa everywhere, but we need to acknowledge. Sometimes you put the politics aside and say, yes, he did this. Yes, he did that. Yes, he took me to the hospital. Yes, he helped me with my heart. Yes, I acknowledge that. Yes, without him, who knows God's first? Yes. Yes, he paid the children tuition. My child now is going to school free. Yes. Yes, he built hospitals. Yes, acknowledge that. Yes, he built the park. Acknowledge that. Instead of breaking it down or finding some type of technique to bring it down, acknowledge the park, acknowledge the PHP. Very more, I went to Liberia on one of my visits with another visitor here. And I took Dr. Miller, I took Dr. Miller to the parks. I was so proud to see the invisible park. People were standing to the door waiting to welcome you in and seeing the children play. See the children play. You know what that means? Acknowledge that. And say he did something. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say CDC was perfect. And nobody is perfect, by the way. There were some bumps we had on the road. But the fact of the matter is we did something. We put children first. We put health first. We put school first. And that's why I took it upon myself to carry my NGO to Liberia Public School Project. Student school was my passion. He put students first. He put the health ministry for. I was just with the former health minister, Dr. Jala, who was just in Canada this week, and we had a lengthy conversation. Liberia can do better. What I'm saying is, all the time, it does not have to be politics. When somebody do good, say it. It won't take anything off your skin. Learn to praise people when the time is there. It doesn't make sense for somebody to start the VIP lunch and you turn around and say, he cannot enter. Does that make sense? We have to learn how to appreciate. When you take over from a government, the first priority is to unify the country. I remember when President Weah won. The first thing he did, he took his wife to meet President Boyka. That's how you know that the president is unifying the country, the first thing. And that's something I never thought, and I always wanted that. I always had a quench for that. Because there's nothing you get in division, Reverend One. There's nothing in division. You always have to work as one, as a team. Yes, the other president left, now you're here, now you have to make it your best. I never saw that. I always wanted to see that picture where both of them will be or shaking hands like the way President Weah did with him. But I never saw that. So when you're not a person who unified, it's difficult for the country to come together as one. They carry that hatred on. They carry that divisiveness on. One person is telling the other people, you calm down. Don't do this. Then the other person is being defiant, which is not good. Brutality, we talk about brutality, police brutality. It's not correct. Disrespectful to lawmakers is not correct. Reverend Moore, I was on the Facebook the other time, and I was seeing this representative, Frank Foco, excuse me. And I was hearing him say something, telling his constituents that were around him, y'all calm down, don't break the laws, we abide law citizens. I was hearing him telling all these things to his people so they can go out on the street, so they can, and before I look, they put tear gas in his face. Who does that? Who's giving the orders? Who is giving the orders? They don't have respect for their lawmakers. Come to Yaka Kaluba. Of course, I'm calling his name today. I may not be a big fan of him, but I see that due process was not due to him, was not done to him. Yeah, I know he caused President Weah and a former VP. I got that. He did that for a long time. And the UP family, government, administration, they held him. They held him. Why you held him? Why you held stuff like that? Now it comes to them. They don't even want to give him due process. They just want to put a nail in his hand. And that's not right. Even though, in as much as I didn't like what he did to President Weah, cursing his family up and the VP up, the fact still remains he needs a due process. President Weah believes in free speech. We have a law in Liberia, I'm sure, that people are giving free speech. But, it is what it is. If you have an opposition, and Yeke Koluba is one of the opposition, and he talks like the way he talks, is it right? No. And that's why we shouldn't even encourage it in the first place. We shouldn't have encouraged it during President Weah time, and shouldn't be encouraged now. But nevertheless, he still need to be given due process. And that's one of the things I also love President we are about. There were times I remember a student went to the car, they say he shouldn't move or something. He got down from his car. He talked to them. What do you want? He shared his story.